The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Yes, it's been a little hectic in the world of Wisconsin football, but it appears as though everything will be just fine. Head coach Paul Chryst is in place. He is in the process of assembling his staff. Athletics Director Barry Alvarez has the whistle around his neck again as he gets his team ready for the Outback Bowl. And life goes on at the University of Wisconsin. We'll hear from Coach Alvarez, Coach Chryst, and this week's senior salute, linebacker Marcus Trotter, who is putting together a very good year. All that is coming up on this week's edition of the Badger Sports Report.
As great a day as today is, and it is, it's a great day, I also don't want it to be the best day. And that's where I'm proud and looking forward to going to work and being with this group of players, and as we add on players to this and to truly do something special with a group of men, and something that those players can be proud of, something that the university can be proud of, the city can be proud of, and the state can be proud of.
To the 10, to the 5, touchdown Wisconsin! Corey Clement. Taken down by Michael Caputo. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Wisconsin! Melvin Gordon. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Wisconsin! Cancel go!
The Badger Sports Report is brought to you by Charter Communications, by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, by Hyundai, by Adidas, by Toyota, and by UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin athletics.
Most people don't know that UW Health and the University of Wisconsin are national leaders in the field of kidney transplant. They provide new life for those who will likely die without a transplant, and they assure a normal life for those who donate. I would know. I donated a kidney, and together, we saved a life.
UW Health. Remarkable.
When you have the fastest internet speeds, you can find anything almost instantly, which is a powerful thing. Because sometimes it's not so much what you're looking for, but how fast you can find it that makes all the difference. Get the most advanced fiber network. Charter Spectrum. Where will it take you?
Wisconsin cheese, making good food great.
The reason why I chose Mercedes is because I was looking for a different kind of a vehicle. I was very surprised how affordable that a Mercedes was. What I had for the price with leasing my Toyota, I had an opportunity to be within $75 difference. So I was very impressed with it. That's why I purchased a Mercedes.
Drive the 2015 Mercedes-Benz C300 4MATIC sports sedan starting at $41,325.
Back to the right. Stavi will give it to Gordon again. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle. Gordon to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Oh my, an attitude scoring run from Melvin Gordon.
From the McLean Center on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, welcome to the Badger Sports Report. Coach Alvarez and I have done this a time or two. I know you weren't planning on it, but you have the whistle around, you got the practice plan going. Things aren't all bad right now.
No, you know what? I wasn't planning on it. I originally told the players I preferred not to. They asked for me to reconsider or consider it overnight, and they were waiting for me the next morning, and you can't tell a group of seniors no. I just felt obligated to do it. I'd like to get, this staff has really been professional. They haven't missed a beat. They're doing a good job of game planning. We're starting to implement the game plan, and so here we go. It's going to be fun. I'll look forward to it.
It's a real solid group of seniors too, isn't it? Good players, good people.
Yeah, it really is, and they've been through a lot. As I talked to him right after Gary told him that he was leaving, I said, you guys in front have been through this before, and I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you last time. Just embrace change. Change. Everyone's uncomfortable with change, but don't be afraid of it. We can grow from this, and I'll bring a good coach in here. I'll promise you that.
Which I'll ask you about, Paul, in a couple of minutes. But the game at hand, these guys are in the midst of preparation for the New Year's Day game against Auburn, and another obviously good team out of the SEC. Very explosive offensively too, right?
They are.
Fans will notice.
They are. Quarterback is he can make you miss. Very adept ball handler, and they'll throw it down the field. That's where he's best at throwing it deep, and they have 3 big, outstanding receivers.
I know you and I visited about this earlier in the week, but the last time you led a team against Auburn, it was pretty good, and no one thought it would be for the Badger perspective.
We were big underdogs in that game, and they had a very talented team, and we had a talented team. We had some good players, and our guys were ready to play. We went down and dominated the game. They got upset with me because I kept taking a knee on the 1-yard line instead of putting another score in.
That's exactly what happened. To Paul Chryst, you have watched him grow, either on the staff here. You obviously watched him from here, watching him with the Pittsburgh program. What's impressed you the most about his growth as a head coach?
Well, you learn automatically. After 3 years, you've been through a lot. I love the way he built the program. Paul is a purist. He loves football. He respects the game. He knows how the game. He has a vision of how the game should be played, and there's a deep caring for the kids. So Paul really hasn't changed, but he has grown because of experience. The things that he's gone through, he's seen a lot of things, and I love the fact that he's taken a team that was really in shambles and progressively got them better to the point now where they're a very solid team, and he's handed over a team that's much better than the one he inherited.
It's been interesting hearing from former players, if it's J.J. Watt, Russell Wilson, Scott Tolzien, list goes on, as well as the older guys here. They're educating the younger guys in a hurry that things are going to be fine here.
Yeah, this guy's for real. He's a football guy. The players will attract them. They'll be attracted to Paul, and they'll want to play hard for him. And you can see him already. Every player came up. I introduced him to the players before I presented him at the press conference, and every player came up afterwards and introduced themselves, visited. He knows he was here with 2 classes and recruited a 3rd class. So a lot of these guys know him already. He'll get to know the young guys soon.
This was all quick. It took 1 week from when Coach Anderson decided to leave to when Coach Chryst gets here, but in the world of social media and the 8,000 different platforms, a day can seem like a month, so on and so forth. What's it been like for you just these last several days?
It's been more like the last 3 weeks. Yeah. Finishing up that last week with the selection committee, that was a grind, and then I always go back to New York, and in between that, the Duke basketball game and some other duties that are long and tedious, and then all of a sudden you get thrown right in the middle of this. So I've been on a treadmill, and my tank's running on empty, but I'm gonna fill it up here pretty quick.
Kind of reminds me almost 25 years ago to the day when you were introduced here. You were probably running on fumes then, coming off the Orange Bowl. It's amazing how things have changed around here, though.
Yeah,
for the good.
What we laughed about it. I can remember walking in here to have that press conference. There wasn't a drop of paint in here. The department wasn't in great shape back then, but we've really grown and we built the department. I'm very proud of what we've accomplished here, and even in the 3 years that Paul was gone, to take him around, I was really proud to show him all the new facilities that we've completed since he left, and he was quite impressed.
Yes, he was, and we'll hear from Coach Chryst here. Very good times right now, continuing for University of Wisconsin athletics. Look forward to Coach Alvarez leading the team onto the field in Tampa for the Outback Bowl against Auburn. Coming up, we'll hear from the new head coach, Paul Chryst, all that and more as the Badger Sports Report continues.
Introducing the starting lineup at Zimbrick GMC. No matter what the season, you'll always get a great deal at Zimbrick GMC. Get the Zimbrick GMC today and score big savings. Zimbrick GMC is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. I'm part of the Zimbrick GMC team, and you should be too. Visit Zimbrick GMC today.
Believe it or not, Coach Chryst has done a Badgers Sports Report program before. That was a few years back when he stepped in for then head coach Brent Bielema, who had a prior commitment, undefeated, by the way. You didn't have the opportunity to do one of these shows at Pittsburgh, right?
No, we didn't do it, and looking forward to the opportunity.
I bet you are. Yeah. Well, welcome home.
Thank you.
If you had a chance, I'm guessing the answer is no, because as we tape this, you've just gone through the car wash of interviews, the press conference, but have you and Robin, your family, had a chance to just exhale, take a deep breath, say, hey, this is really happening here?
You know, no, we haven't, and yet I think tonight, you know, and you see a lot of the faces that, you know, when you're somewhere else and you think of Wisconsin, you think of Madison, you know, the place, but it's a lot of the faces jump into your mind, and seeing a lot of them here today, it's pretty energizing, and looking forward to really trying to, you know, hasn't been that long, you know, for a week, you know, you certainly knew of the possibility, but then, you know, we're really still fresh on it being a reality, and so it is a little bit surreal, but certainly looking forward to it and excited about it.
You weren't gone that long, but as you toured the stadium and met with the guys, did you catch yourself doing a double take at the facilities and how much, I mean, they were pretty good before, and now where they are, what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's in many ways, it's a whole different place, you know, and even the indoor, you know, it looked different to me, and certainly when you met some of the players, they looked different. You know, I mean, a lot of those, you know, the seniors, you know, were young, and it shows you how small and fast that window is, you know, for them, but it does feel like you've been gone longer in some ways because so much has changed.
When we last saw you, you were the offensive coordinator here, obviously, and now 3 years as a head coach at Pitt. How was that adjustment for you? Just all the added responsibilities of making the move from coordinator to head coach?
You know, it was a bit of an adjustment, obviously, and then trying to, you know, get to know the lay of the land, you know, and also then try to get to know a whole new group of players. And you know, I think there's a point where you're trying to figure out this is what, you know, you should do or shouldn't. Then it kind of, in talking to guys, you know what, you just got to be yourself, you know. And so I felt comfortable, and it didn't happen overnight, but you felt comfortable being who you are. And then as you started to build it, and you know, players understood who you were, we understood who the players were, understood the environment better. I think it certainly. I think I became a better head coach. Certainly not where you want to be. I mean, I think you're always wanting to improve, and you know, I always find that, you know, we're going to ask players every day, you know, how'd you get better today? What'd you do? And I think you got to ask that of yourself too.
You've coached in a few leagues now at the college level. There's certain leagues get labeled. Big Ten is this, ACC is that. Is there really that much difference league to league, or is college football so varied anyway that it's pretty hard to label a league as one way?
I think more so now it's the latter, what you're talking about. And I think, one, you know, with TV, we know about other schools. You know, I think as a kid growing up, you were just really, everything was focused on where you grew up. For me, it was the Big Ten. And, but I do think that it's a lot more carryover. You know, there's certainly, you know, the Pac, for me it was the Pac-10, you know, the Big Ten, ACC, you know, there's a lot of carryovers. This team's like that team or that team. I think it's getting a little bit more across the board, not necessarily conference specific.
Is there any advice? I mean, you get advice from a lot of people, obviously, that's helped shape who you are as a coach. Since in this chair, Bo Ryan will sit for next week's show. You've known him your whole life. Is there anything, even though the sports are different, is there anything that he's passed along to you through the years about, okay, as a head coach, be ready for this, whatever that might be?
You know, it was, and I feel really fortunate to have kind of watched Bo and he's let me in, you know, and witnessing. I think a lot of it was coaching and not necessarily head coaching that I kind of, and I'm looking forward to spending time with Bo, and because you know, I am still, you know, 3 years into it. You're not the old expert necessarily, you know, and so want to continue to get better with it, and that's why I feel also pretty fortunate. You know, all I got to do is go talk to Barry, talk to Bo, you know. You got Mike Eves, you know, Mark. I know those people to be able to talk to them and ask them. I always loved, you know, when Ed Netticombe would come by. And you talk about a guy that's done a lot. And you talk about a program that's right where it should be and what he's done. You know, I think that's one of the things about this place is, you know, having the ability to get to know, or that I know him and be able to, you can always learn from him.
We're thrilled to have you back. We'll make this as painless as possible, like 15 more, and then you're done with the 2015 season. Congratulations.
Matt, I appreciate it,
Welcome back. Welcome back. Badger football coach Paul Chryst. It's really nice to be able to say that. We'll continue with the Badger Sports Report in a moment. Stay with us.
We'll be making a traditional octopus salad, drizzled with some olive oil and topped with a dash of salt and pepper.
It's funny how seeing a clearer picture can lead you to see the bigger one. Get the most HD channels and the fastest internet on the most advanced fiber network. Charter Spectrum. Where will it take you?
Some call it a miracle. Others call it science. But for those who've needed a kidney transplant like Kelly Krager, they simply call it a new lease on life. For nearly 5 decades, UW Health and the University of Wisconsin have been national leaders in the field of kidney transplant, providing a new life for recipients and assuring a normal life for living donors. Miracle? Science? Maybe it's a little bit of both. UW Health. Remarkable.
Whether you're out there training for a big event or you're just trying to stay in shape, I have a bit of advice. It's important to remember that what happens after the workout is just as important as what happens during the workout. My advice? Be sure to refuel with low-fat chocolate milk. It has the perfect mixture of protein, carbs, and electrolytes to help you refuel, rehydrate, and build muscle. In Wisconsin, athletes win with low-fat chocolate milk. And you can too. To learn more, visit winwithchocolatemilk.com.
Ah, the bold new Camry. You can get a great deal during Toyotathon. I love the new look. And it's a blast to drive.
Oh, so you've driven it?
Yeah, I've taken it for a spin.
Toyotathon is on. Get low 1.9% APR financing on the bold new 2015 Camry. Offer ends January 5th. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, Toyota's no-cost maintenance plan.
You want to borrow my driving gloves?
Toyota, let's go places.
It's amazing. I actually, finally see the light. Not now with the light, but figuratively, it's crazy because I remember when I was a freshman and all the older guys would always tell me, just work hard every day because sooner or later your day's gonna come when you're gonna be done with football. And I kind of laughed at that because I'm like, I'm only 18, but man, it went by fast. And there's a lot of great memories of me and Lanish and my brother and a lot of guys that came in together. And it means the world to us and the fans and how Wisconsin has treated us these last 4 or 5 years. So it's been great, and we're just gonna try to finish on a good note.
Specifically for you this year, everybody looked at your front seven as a question mark.
Yes.
How have you guys, and you being a big part of that, how have you guys kind of built from nothing to be one of the top defenses in the country?
Yeah, I think coming in to this year, starting with January into workouts, I think all of us knew that even though we didn't have that much experience and playing time, that we still had a lot of talent, and a lot of guys had a lot of enthusiasm, and they loved to play. And that's great to see, And in defense, if you have a lot of guys that are scared to play, then that's not what you want. But we always had guys eager to be out there, and so we knew that we wanted to prove people wrong, and we had a big chip on our shoulders. So having that chip on our shoulder and just loving to play the game and make plays really helped us a lot. So.
Minnesota with a 3rd and 1 at the Gophers' 21-yard line. Hand off, Cobb, and he is down behind the line of scrimmage. Trotter and company get to the tailback.
But I would just say all the memories of all the guys. I met a lot of guys through this time here, and I would just say just battling through so much adversity, but just staying together as a team. You know, my best friends are on the football team, and just coming closer with me and my brother means a lot to me. And just not only on the field, but off the field, all the support that my classmates and my professors and everyone has just because I'm part of the team, it's something very special. So it's something I definitely do not take for granted, and I love playing for this school.
What's it been like to go through this with your brother and been able to do that?
It's great. You know, it's kind of funny. I was supposed to actually go to Minnesota. I was going to walk on there and stuff here, but you know, I thought at the end of the time I wanted to be with my brother, and I wanted to, you know, take this journey with my brother. And if that meant that I would never play here, then that's what it meant. But you know, I took a chance, and just happy that I'm playing right now, but also more happy that Michael and I can grow in our relationship. So.
Rolling the dice and coming in here as a walk-on,
yes,
and then to be the starting middle linebacker on the top defense in the country. Quite a journey.
Yes, yeah, say at least. Yeah, it's been a big journey, and to say it was easy is definitely a lie. It's been really hard, and you know, there's definitely times that I felt like giving up and thought I was never gonna get my chance. But I think that really helped me excel in that was just thinking about my older brother that passed away, you know, really motivated me, and also trying to, you know, I got motivation from my brother, Michael, that always, you know, gave me positive thoughts. So, you know, I'm just very blessed and happy and thankful that Coach Anderson and Rand and the new coaching staff that came in gave me a chance to prove myself. So, again, like I said, I don't take that for granted, and I love every moment. So.
Is there anything that strikes you right now that you're going to miss more than any other?
Oh, man, you know, I don't know. It's crazy because it really hasn't hit me yet. This is my last game, but I would just say in general, just being a student here, you know, I think I just, I'm so used to being here. I'm being so spoiled going to school, you know, it's so social and so academically sound as Wisconsin. I would just say the memories of all my friends on and off the field, and just being part of this legacy has just been amazing. And then as right now, you know, I'm living in the moment, but I know when, you know, I'm a 40 or 50-year-old dude, you know, I'm definitely gonna be showing off to all my neighbors that, you know, I play for Wisconsin. So it's something that I love every moment of. It's been great.
Fans use signs to identify themselves. The chop, the fork, the O, hook 'em horns. But there's one sign everyone wants to be identified with. Number one, fans show their loyalty in all kinds of ways. Ours just buy another Hyundai. Number one in customer loyalty 5 years in a row. Show your loyalty using the hashtag #ThisIsLoyalty.
When you have the fastest internet speeds, you can find anything almost instantly, which is a powerful thing. Because sometimes it's not so much what you're looking for, but how fast you can find it that makes all the difference. Get the most advanced fiber network. Charter Spectrum. Where will it take you?
Most people don't know that UW Health and the University of Wisconsin are national leaders in the field of kidney transplant. They provide new life for those who will likely die without a transplant, and they assure a normal life for those who donate. I would know. I donated a kidney, and together, we saved a life.
UW Health. Remarkable.
Wisconsin cheese, making good food great.
The Badger Sports Report is brought to you by Charter Communications, by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, by Hyundai, by Adidas, by Toyota, and by UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin athletics.
Time now for this week's installment of the Great Dane Great Question of the Week. And for that, we check in with Tom from Middleton, who has a question for the players. And the question is, what's your favorite Christmas carol?
Jingle Bells, got to be the best one out there. It's a classic. Everybody knows the lyrics, so you can sing it with your family and friends and have a good time.
Ooh, best holiday song I had to say Rudolph, just because I know the words, and my girlfriend, she has a little 2-year-old and all, and we always sing that song, so I think that's the best Christmas song.
I'm somebody who really likes Christmas music. I listen to it all the time ever since Thanksgiving. It drives some people crazy, but I love it. I'd have to say maybe Baby It's Cold Outside.
Oh man, well we have this piano in our house. It's electronic, so it plays by itself. So whenever I have friends over, I act like I'm playing. They're like, oh man, you're sweet, man. Like, always getting me time. And I forgot, it's like the sleigh ride, or so it's like dun 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 dun. Something like that. Whatever that song is, I always play it when my friends are over, and everyone buys it. So that's my favorite. So.
I don't know the words, but I know it just goes tiny tots, many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. It's my favorite song.
We thank Tom for his question. The Great Dane has 4 locations in Madison, east side of town, downtown, Fitchburg, as well as Hilldale. And remember, there is a Great Dane up in Wausau as well. That will do it for our football edition of the Badger Sports Report. Next week, and for the remainder of the Badger Sports season, we'll turn our attention to Bo Ryan and the Wisconsin Badgers as they get ready to wrap up the non-conference portion of the schedule and get ready for Big Ten play. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
The reason why I chose Mercedes is because I was looking for a different kind of a vehicle. I was very surprised how affordable that a Mercedes was. What I had for the price with leasing my Toyota, I had an opportunity to be within $75 difference. So I was very impressed with it. That's why I purchased a Mercedes.
Drive the 2015 Mercedes-Benz C300 4MATIC Sports Sedan starting at $41,325.
The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the officially sanctioned annual award recognizing all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. NACDA and USA Today co-founded this esteemed honor in 1993, still widely recognized as the crowning achievement in college athletics.
It's 2050. I'm one of 9 billion people on the planet. Like most, I live in a city. Our air and water are clean, and there's plenty of fresh food for everyone. My parents are getting old, but staying healthy. Good thing, because my kids will probably live to be 100. Can you imagine?
The University of Wisconsin-Madison, preparing minds to meet the challenges of the future before they become the challenges of today. Keep on, Wisconsin. Keep on.